Isn't it funny how sometimes the biggest, most profound ideas about life don't come from some thick, dusty book? Nope. Sometimes they come from a simple sketch. And today, we're going to dive into one of those brilliant little moments, a hand-drawn blueprint that might just hold the secret to a balanced life. And here it is. Take a look. At first glance, it's just a doodle on a single piece of paper. But trust me, inside these simple lines is a really powerful philosophy for navigating, well, everything. It's elegant, it's a little mysterious, and we're going to decode it together. So the big question is, what is this thing actually trying to tell us about ourselves and our place in the world? Let's break it down piece by piece, and we're going to start right at the heart of the drawing. Okay, so right there in the middle, inside that circle, you see the letter M. This isn't just some random letter. It is the absolute anchor point for this entire philosophy. This is our starting point. This one letter is doing a lot of heavy lifting. M stands for me. That's you, the individual self. It also stands for your mind, your consciousness, where all your thoughts live. And interestingly, it stands for middle class. But hold on, don't think about it in terms of money. Think of it more like the middle path, that sweet spot, that state of perfect equilibrium and balance. And that right there, that's the first major insight. At the absolute center of this entire framework is you. You are the M. This whole blueprint is built around your own personal journey to find a balanced perspective. But here's the thing, you're not on this journey all by yourself. If you look on either side of that central M, you'll see two powerful symbols. Think of them as the guiding forces that are there to support you. On the left, we've got Ga, which represents Lord Ganesha, the famous remover of obstacles. This is your power to take action, to clear whatever's standing in your way. And on the right, you have Sa, for the goddess Saraswati, the giver of wisdom. This is the insight, the knowledge that helps you see the path clearly and choose the right direction. This is just a brilliant way to show how these two work together. It's not enough to just have the raw power to smash through barriers, right? You also need the wisdom to know which barriers to smash and which path to take in the first place. Power without wisdom is just reckless, and wisdom without power is, well, it's passive. You absolutely need both. Okay, so we've got our center and we've got our guides. Now let's look at the up and down axis of the diagram. This part represents the constant tension, that fundamental push and pull that pretty much defines the human experience. Now, the diagram uses the words upper class and lower class, but again, this is all a metaphor. The upper pole represents our ambition, our drive to grow, to achieve things, to reach for the stars. But the lower pole is just as crucial. That's our connection to our roots, our humility, our grounding. It's what keeps us from flying too close to the sun. Now, look really closely at those arrows. See how they're in a constant circular motion? This is so key. This diagram isn't showing you some static place you're supposed to get to. It's illustrating a dynamic, continuous journey, a constant dance between reaching for the sky and staying firmly connected to the earth. All right, so we've decoded all the individual pieces, the self, the guiding forces, and those opposing poles. So now, let's put it all together and see the complete blueprint for what a balanced life actually looks like. So here's how it all works in practice. It all starts with you, at the center, as M. From there, you use the wisdom of Sa to see your path, and you call on the power of Ga to clear it. And you do all of that while constantly managing that tension between your ambition and your humility. And this leads us to the biggest takeaway of all. The goal isn't to reach some final destination of balance. The goal is the act of balancing itself, every single moment. This quote just says it all, doesn't it? Life is always going to have its ups and its downs, its highs and its lows. True success isn't about trying to get rid of them. It's about building a strong, stable center, your M, so you can navigate whatever life throws at you with purpose and with grace. And that really brings us to the final and most essential question. This blueprint gives us the framework, but the actual work, well, that's up to you. So maybe take a moment and think about it. In the middle of all the pushes and pulls of your own life, where and how do you find your own center?